That's fair.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
Tanner, you know, I talked to a lot of defenders, and they said early on that the defense is going to lead the way. And, you know, just from what you guys have done in the 2 games you played in, that's certainly the case. Consistency, you know, that's one thing that a lot of defenders talked about. Can you talk about it? You know, how are you guys going to try to maintain that consistency throughout the season?
Well, Coach McClure really, you know, puts emphasis on being consistent throughout the week in practice, and I know lately we've been talking about keeping third downs really consistent and keeping the other team off the field, and so we've been doing a really good job, and we have, you know, just great players. Our 2 captains, CP and Jerry Malawiya, they really help in that consistency and make big plays, you know, on third downs.
What is it like having a player like Jerry Malawiya across from you back there in safety?
Oh, it's awesome. It takes a load off of me, and he's just an electrifying player, and whenever you need a big play, he'll be there.
You know, most teams, when you look at football, they think of safety as the last stopgap. But for you guys, it looks like safeties are getting their nose dirty down there in the run. Is that important for you guys? I mean, do you love doing that?
Yeah. Me and Jerry, we like to do that. I don't know if Coach James Gravel likes us to do it as much as we do, but yeah, we like to make tackles and get in the run stopping game.
You talk about defense, you got to talk about offense too. When the guys put up 28 points for you before halftime, how much easier does it make your job when you have an offense that can put up points like that?
Oh, it calms the defense down a lot, and Rump has been doing a great job at leading the offense and slowing stuff down for the defense to get a little break and chewing up some time. And so it's tremendous for us. It takes a lot of pressure off of us.
So 2-0, what are the feelings after that first conference game? Did you notice, was there because it's a conference game, was the mood different in the locker room?
Yeah, we came out fired up, and you know, I think there's a lot of people on our team, players that, you know, have the experience of a conference game and know what it's about and know how to get ready for those big games.
So you speak about big games, another conference game this Saturday. What's the feeling heading into it?
Just like the first conference game, Simon's much improved, and we know they have a good run game, and they got a couple new guys in their system, but it's just like business like last week.
Yeah, it's another home game for you guys, the final of 3. Obviously, you're going to be hitting the road after this, so how important is it to make the most of these situations when you have home field advantage?
Oh, it's great. We get the extra time to be at home, and you know, extra game planning and less travel is going to help, but I mean, we're ready for this game, and then we're ready to get on the road and take care of business.
Tanner, talk about the run. If there's one thing that seems the defense has struggled with a little bit, 2 teams have come in and have run the ball pretty effectively against you guys. Why do you think that's the case?
I'm not too sure. I think they've had some pretty good running backs, but I think we've shut down the pass really well, so they've had to keep it on the ground, and late in the game they're going to try to establish their running game more.
This weekend, Simon Frazier comes in. Last year they had 2 great backs. Bo Palmer comes back. I'm sure you guys are going to see a lot of run. Is it business as usual, or are you guys and Coach McClure going to try to do some different things to slow down the running game?
I think we're just going to stick to our game plan, and Coach McClure knows how to stop the run, and he's going to do a great job at, you know, stopping Bo and their offense.
How much does it help for you and Jerry and CP and those guys when a guy like Tonio Solato's in the game, and then also talk about the addition of Colton Russi?
When Tonio's in the game, I mean, he has a great pass presence, you know, and so we know we have to stick on our guys for a little bit less time, and he's going to do his job in the middle. And then Colton Russi, the addition of him, it's tremendous. He's a gamer, and he knows how to play football, so we're glad we have him.
Talk about for you personally, you've been a role player on this team, and what's it like stepping up into a leading man position?
Coming from junior college, I feel no difference. I feel like it's the same thing. Coach Smith says you have to be ready all times, and so I'm just ready.
Bakersfield's a well-recognized junior college, played well. You guys obviously had a tremendous lot of success last year, 9-1, but still something to prove. Now you guys are 11th in the nation. Can you guys as a whole, as a team, play front runner, and how does that change things?
I feel like we can. I feel like it's something new at Humboldt State, but I feel like it's not different than coming up from the rear. I mean, we're excuse me, we're just gonna keep playing football like we know how to.
Coach Smith said something. He felt this team. One thing that's nice about this team, opposed to last year, being so young, they're going to improve every week. Do you see it out there in practice and the growth that you guys make, and do you think you can continue as a team to improve tremendously each week?
Yeah, I feel like we could keep growing. I feel like every day at practice, each week we get better and better as the coaches put more and more on our shoulders.
And you talked a little about the run with Simon Frazier. Their passing has been their primary weapon, but they got a quarterback that hasn't been intercepted yet. I think he's like a 167 efficiency rating. Have you looked at what he does and what you guys can do to kind of stop that?
I haven't looked too much at their passing game, but I feel like our secondary with Jerry and Coop and Sanders, we can stop any passing game that comes to us.
Give him his first couple of picks of the year.
Hopefully.
What is it like being on a defense that can score points on turnovers?
It's great. I mean, it helps our team out, and we don't mind going back out there and playing some more downs.
I think that's it, man. Thank you.